speak, so.
You try. She Wallace,
All us in this boat together, Eddie.
Meritorious
Eddie, stop it.
Manumism. What?
Yeah.
manumission.
Let me go to
Google
Google.
that right quick. If
Let me go to
good.
Google and see the people
But
saying.
I type in this to bring up this big point now. You only notice inside the African American community, the Black community, who are the voices of who are the main voices? Celebrities and athletes.
That's
Yeah.
the leaders,
We
bro. That's what the leaders are.
and actors, and we have to be extremely careful with that, because okay, and I ain't knocking them. Don't get me wrong, I ain't knocking them, because I'm not saying, of course, LeBron, you could do more than just dribble and shoot a basketball. But here's an individual now who has trained his entire life to be this great basketball player, probably the best basketball player ever in the world. But
Close.
But yet I want to rely on you now to be
my civic leader,
to be my educational advisor.
But Eddie,
you see what I'm saying? So I bring up this word, right?
Eddie?
Huh?
That's who they help. Who else is the leader?
Hold on. Let Eddie finish, please.
So I bring this up, right, because someone in this Black educator, he always questions and warns, other Blacks out there to be careful. I'm not saying don't listen to the basketball players, don't listen to the actors, don't listen to the rappers. But guess what? Y'all don't go to the white community, don't go to Lady Gaga for advice, or you know what I mean? They go into these other individuals and who are certified and knowledgeable about certain about politics, about finance, about whatever it is. You know what I mean? So he brought up this term to say that guess what?
Manumissionary.
Right. He brought up this term to say that back in the day, Blacks pretty much, it's basically, how to put it, you had to shuck and jive to get your freedom. You see what I mean?
Why are you saying you sue?
Exactly. You see what I mean?
What it is?
Because I don't fully understand. I mean, as he said, okay, watch this. We go to people who opinion we respect, right?
Right.
Muhammad Ali, the greatest boxer of all time, had a political view.
Right.
And because of his political leanings, he went to jail.
Yes.
Right.
You know what I mean? Before, okay, Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, Martin Luther King, preachers, someone to lean on. Malcolm X was not a preacher. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He was of the world, and then he found his way, and he led men.
He's an activist, yeah.
What I'm saying is that...
Mm-hmm. Malcolm doesn't fall in the category I mentioned.
No, but that's fine.
I think I know Jay's point is. My point.
What I'm saying is now, it is irresponsible for Black leaders, regardless of their profession, to have that platform and not use it.
Agreed.
So therefore, if LeBron have all these followers,
millions of people,
he should lose his platform. We crushed Jordan for saying Republicans buy tennis.
Right.
Too. So now, in the same vein, we cannot say, shut up and dribble, LeBron. You're just No, I know you're not saying that. Hold on. What I'm saying is, so what a song like this term is saying is that, yes, you have a platform, athletes and celebrities, but we prefer if you back someone who has the educational background to thing them.
And not only that, look deeper too.
Hold on, let me say what it means, because I didn't get to the word what it means. What meritorious manumission
this actually was an act. Put the word act behind it.
Yeah, I'm reading from the act, of 70 and 10. Could be granted to a slave who distinguished himself by saving the life of a white master or his property, inventing something that a white slave master could bring a profit from, or snitching on a slave rebellion. That's how you got this freedom.
Yeah. So.
But therefore, I definitely lost then, because I didn't get the correlation.
I get the correlation.
Okay.
That's heavy to put that on somebody nowadays, bro. Because I don't see how these people are.
I don't see any of these celebrities. Yeah. Because when you say it was dangerous, what do you mean by that? Because maybe I'm missing it.
Even the activists on social media and whatnot, right? We have to remember too. who owns who owns Facebook, who owns Instagram, who owns these domains. LeBron James is famous for being the best basketball player where in the NBA. Who owns the NBA? So all these platforms, right? These are our platforms, you know.
We don't. Eddie, I need a direct answer then. What is dangerous? So tell me what is dangerous, because I'm not.
What is dangerous is the fact that I think we're heavily reliant on receiving our information and leadership from those individuals.
You're trying to say he's trying to say that he think they are puppets because they are a part of the system. So you gotta be mindful.
Not necessarily.
So who else should be? So don't receive the information.
What I'm saying is, in the white community, right? Who do they look up to?
I don't know about that.
Who do you think? Name some people. When I say name some people, you're not going to name Adam Levine. So as great as a performer he is,
Let me answer that question. The reason why I think the white persons have more people. The reason why I think white people more people to look to is that they have more people to pick from. The blacks really have people, but the blacks have people like systemically. They were torn apart. We have James Weldon, we have Martin Luther King, we have Marcus Garvey, we have Muhammad, we have people to pick from, you know. But they were systemically destroyed and pulled apart and taken away. So now all they allow us as basketball players. So now I don't think it's fair to say that because you only allow me to basketball player, I can't listen to basketball player. Because like 40 years ago, Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma, two of them wasn't playing basketball, two of them was business.
But who are those individuals who are part of that?
They dead now because the whites killed them because they were successful.
They killed that story. They killed their stories.
And I mean, so my thing is now I get that we need to use other platforms. Where are the other platforms? I think the best thing we do now is take what they give us and make the best of it. And my thing is still find a way to use it and fun to get your point across.
And what I was about to say too, when these things happen, right? The first people that has come out to say something is the athletes and the
you know why, Joe? Because if they don't say nothing, they can get lynched, bro.
But see,
let them at least say something.
This what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying too, Jerron. You're saying the first people that comes out is the first people we are connected to. These are the first set of people who we see as, you know, the leaders.
But they are the leaders already.
Actually, but even on top of that, what you're saying is that on a national stage, it's who the media decides to give the voice to, you know. Black Lives Matter didn't come from no celebrity. These groups, these organizations inside different communities are not started by celebrities. They are started by regular people who are being doing for the plight of individuals in their community from the get-go. The news have to be reported. So if you were in a certain state or a certain city, that would be reported on their local news. But at the national stage, then you have to be someone on the national stage to get a national voice.
And I don't see how using those voices is impeding the movement. Because my thing is because you get the LeBron James.
I'm in agreement with you all because guess what? We need as many voices as possible. So I'm negating their contribution. I just want us to look further as well. That's all I'm saying. You see what I mean? So it's in addition to.
But even with that, the reason why they have such a larger voice now is because they have more economic power.
Yeah.
NBA players say more because they have guaranteed money. NFL players say less because they don't have guaranteed money. So once again, you cannot mess with an NBA player financially. So you can't touch LeBron money. Now, someone else who might be able to think of, you could touch some other people, so they might be more afraid to speak up. I'm not saying that's why LeBron is speaking up, but technically, you cannot do nothing with him in life now.
But Jada, I think that's a part of activism. A lot of people, and that's why in the civil rights made so much sense. And people know they don't know the civil rights. A lot of entrepreneurs, self-made money was in the civil rights protesting. Because think about it, if you have a 9-to-5 job, you can't go outside and protest me. Because your job will call you, and you need to come to work and get fired. And your bills you come get fired. So if I have my own money, I say I ain't gotta go to work. I go outside and I can protest. That's a problem. It's also a problem, and they fixed the problem. Now everybody have a corporate job. So now you have a corporate job, you got to listen. Jay said the best. LeBron makes his money now. So he can say whatever he want to say. This 12th man on the Lakers roster can't say what he want to say. If you're in the D League where you got to humble yourself and be quiet, you can't say what you want to say because your money is insecure. LeBron created generational wealth. And keep in mind, LeBron probably always felt this way, but when he first came in the league, he wasn't talking as much. Now he's talking more because he has more secure money now.
It's like an old term they say, you got to arc your wage. You got to arc your wage.
I never heard that, but I like it.
No, real talk, bro. And the thing is, so to Eddie's point, white people money is a very high standard because that's generational wealth that they have.
Yeah.
And the thing is, so I get that the blacks are not much leaders, but if I is a guy in the hood or in some impoverished area and I see the only way out is for me to play basketball, me to act, or me to sing, then of course those who sing, who act, and especially if they show me the blueprint and say, this is how I got out, you can get out too. That's my hero.
Yeah.
So I hear you college educated student who you feel they shut the influence of LeBron James, but you don't come back and talk to me. You don't come on my level and talk to me. So
I can't relate to you.
Guess what? And this why it's even more important. This how things has come full circle, because we touched on this in our last session. This is why it's even more important for Jordan to be successful as a black owner.